because he has black jacket with a white wool inner layer. But then after that apparently it seemed like we'd found out it was just one of the girls and the camera was picking them up weird. So background content for the following stories. I am still in high school as of writing this, and this is stuff that has happened to both myself and my classmates over the last couple of years. But it does not just start with us. These hauntings have been going on since our teacher was a student. But for the sake of time, I'll only go over things I personally have seen or been a part of. This is not an AI story. I am an artist and a devout creative. This bleep happened. I joined the drama class for my sophomore year of high school. The group is so welcoming and bright. I genuinely credit them for making me a better person. Anyways, we have their tradition that after every production, of which we have two, every school year we have a potluck cast party. We bring food, play video games, and just generally have fun. Then, when everyone has had their fill, we play hide and seek. We can hide anywhere in the school provided the door is open and available. And this school is huge. A big Class B school with over 40-ish classrooms. So there is plenty of space to hide. But the biggest space aside from the gym is the auditorium now, because almost all the encounters happen here. Let me give a brief description of the place. You enter through two metal doors, and you are on a walkway that separates the seats. It goes in an arch almost exiting, though another set of double doors to get to the music and choir rooms. Each section of seats has about 4 rows of about 20-25 seats, and the top section has another walkway, which is pretty much exclusively used by the lighting guys to get to the booth that controls the lights and speakers. At the very bottom is the stage where we perform the plays, and it is like how most high school stages look except flipped. It's pretty weirdly shaped and there's not a lot of space in the back. I describe the auditorium in such clear detail because almost every paranormal encounter the drama class has had was in there. This first encounter happened to me at the most recent cast party just before we started doing hide and seek. I was just walking around the school checking out places where I could hide when I decide, what the heck, I'm going to walk through the auditorium just cuz I do, and thankfully all the lights are on. It's a little messy because they're cleaning out the set from the last production. So I go across the walkway and go to the double doors on the other end. For some reason I decide to turn off the lights because hide and seek more fun in the dark. Right. So I flipped the light switch off and just for fun I decided to look back. I look behind me and out of the corner of my eye, I see this white flash, or streak is more like it. It zooms along the walkway that I literally just took before vanishing into the darkness. We all knew that the auditorium was more than a little haunted. Every single one of us has been in there at least once by ourselves, and every time we do it feels like there's some sort of presence in the corner, like some sort of entity just staring at you with so much hate in their eyes. It's so overwhelming that people just nope straight out of that in the room. And keep in mind, this is not a group that is scared by the dark. We can spend literal hours in a cramped dark room for hide and seek. It's just the auditorium where we get all these creepy vibes and feelings. So we're all really suspicious about this place and we take everything about it seriously. Case in point, what happened last year during a cast party. It must have been about round 2 or 3 of hide and seek. I think I was already out by then and I was just wandering around trying to find people. I absolutely bleep at finding people at hide and seek. So I was just having some fun. At one point I ran into the drama teacher and one of the then juniors, and the two of them seemed confused, almost bewildered by something. I asked them what the heck's going on, and they give the weirdest description. One of the rooms that is usually always open for hide and seek is the main office, and that place has a bunch of flat screens that are connected to the cameras. So they were peeping on the cameras trying to see if anyone was moving or going somewhere. And on one of the cameras at that double door near the auditorium and close to the choir and band rooms, they see a figure in white. They describe him as wearing entirely white clothing, and he starts by being in the band room before he walks through the hallway and opens the double doors into the auditorium. And they were just trying to figure out who among us was wearing white. The answer is absolutely none of us. We thought it was one of my friends because he has black jacket with a white wool inner layer. But then after that apparently it seemed like we'd found out it was just one of the girls and the camera was picking them up weird. At least that's what they told us at the time. It wasn't until the most recent cast party where they told me that wasn't the case. They just didn't want anyone freaking out, but they genuinely did not know what that was. Most of the encounters that we have had that my class specifically has had is with this white figure. Once again, at the most recent cast party, one of my friends was for some reason hiding in the auditorium alone, and he looked under the curtains and saw boots with white pants walking past it and disappearing. Another friend reported a similar case, but on top of that, also saw a man in a Sweeney Todd costume and in a crazy doctor costume. And honestly, it's because of him that I think I know who this figure is. Disclaimer warning. There was this one guy who was known to the drama and band group for his old-fashioned style and being a light for everyone. He played several leads in plays, including Sweeney Todd him, and he also came back to perform for sporting events after he graduated. I'm pretty sure he played either saxophone or trumpet. Whatever the case, he was a wonderful guy, and I'm genuinely sad I didn't get to know him more. Because the week of Christmas break, he punched his own ticket, to say the least. It was rough news to hear for everyone, made worse by the fact we still had a speech and drama event to attend after hearing that news. But it was after that happened when all the white figure sightings started, and that one friend swore to me with complete seriousness that he heard the alum's voice when he was alone in the auditorium. I have genuinely never seen him so serious or scared for anything. This is just a couple of instances, and only about this specific ghost, but there are a lot more one-off instances, ones that I cannot recall at the moment. But if anyone wants to hear about them, I'd be glad to make another post about them.